Are you still looking for God outside of yourself? The I am that is always within you? Yes, I am is within you. God is the spirit within. Let me take you on a journey. I want to walk you through this. Oh, you looking for me? The I that I am? I've been with you all the time. Everywhere you go, I am there. When you say I, if you realize you're saying I, the big I, then you are acknowledging me. But if you're just going on your daily day and doing what you normally do and just speak I casually, then you're talking about that little I. But I am the one that's been carrying you. I am the one that's been lifting you up, motivating you, encouraging you, speaking to you gently and kindly, guiding you, telling you which way to go, when to stop, when to speak. I am the one that is feeding you. I take care of you 24/7. When you're asleep, I am there with you. When you're awake, I am with you. But what I need you to do is to acknowledge me. Find out what I am truly is. I am the way. Yeah, yeah, I am the way. I am the truth. I am the life. Me, Andrea? No, 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 no. I'm not talking about me, Andrea. I'm talking about the I in you and the I in me, the spiritual I. That I that motivates and encourages you. That I that picks you up whenever you fall down. Sometimes I wonder, why do we ignore the I? Well, first of all, I think we have not built up an awareness of the I. So we're so used to going outside of ourselves looking for God, the spirit, I, that we just haven't built up an awareness of the spiritual I within us. We're busy. We're busybodies. We're so busy looking around outside, looking for things over there, looking for someone to help take care of us, looking for someone to give us this and to give us that, instead of us giving out of our own selves. See, when you pour out of your inner self, you get more, you get rewarded, and you become more successful. Oh, yeah, that does sound simple, right? Well, it's work. It really is. It's like when you go to school, you have to study. Yeah. In order to graduate and get a degree, whether it's a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4, 8, 10 year degree, you have to study. In order to be able to really be in tune with your inner spirit and listen, you want to understand what the nature of God is, and you want to build up a sensitivity to the inner spirit. Have an inner ear open and be sensitive to that spirit. It's there. It won't knock you down. It won't bang at your door. It's there gently waiting. I am knocking at the door of your consciousness, waiting for you to let me in. That is what the I is doing. So when we go to church to find I in a noisy environment, most of the time we leave that I there because we didn't find it, because we're making so much noise, or there is so much noise. And when we're listening outside of ourselves all the time, we may get a glimpse. It's possible to get a glimpse. But the true place to find God is when you're listening to someone that's giving you spiritual awareness, spiritual, that's helping you to understand the nature of the I that I am, the nature of God. And that's what I want to do here. So let's let me fill you in with a few things that would be good for you to do. Like for instance, if you really want to know the I am, the God in you, why don't you sit down, take a deep breath or two, take a scripture if you want to. I'll give you one to ponder upon and to ask from within, what does it mean by? Let's take the scripture. I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. And what does that mean? A man years ago was the way, the truth, and the life. But now that person is not here anymore, and I'm left alone. The same man said, if I don't go away, the comforter will never come, because you're dependent upon me. Oh, yeah. That is not the case here. The I that I am is the I in you. The I that is the way, the truth, and the life is the I in you, the Spirit of God. So take the scripture, I am. God, what do you mean by I am? Who is I am? What is I am? Speak to me. Okay, you got that scripture. Now close your eyes and say that. God, speak to me. What do you mean by I am? I am the way. The way. I am the truth. I am the life. I'm your life. I'm your way. I am your truth, which means if you will listen to me from within, if you will meditate and get in tune with me, I will guide you. The I am, the spiritual I am, will guide you on the right path, in the right way. I will give you life abundantly, more abundantly. And I will make sure you understand the truth about your spiritual identity, the truth about this universe, because my kingdom is not of this world. And when people say God did this, God did that, they're not talking about the I am, the God I am. They're talking about the human arena that creates good and bad, opposites. That is not God. People do not know God when they talk about God of a nature of punishing you, calling you a sinner, a bad person. Now, of course, in the human arena, you are going to be judged and condemned until you find your true identity. And then you will dwell in a secret place of the Most High, and you will no longer live on the human realm. You will be in this world, but not of it. So ponder the statement, I am. Close your eyes and listen to God speak to you. Now, of course, while you're meditating, thoughts are going to come. Just don't entertain those thoughts. Don't let them bother you. Let them come and let them go. They have no power over you unless you give it power. They have none over you. So go within and just listen. And when they come, just don't entertain them and leave them alone. Now, if it comes to the point where they're like torturing you and bothering you and making you feel bad, you can stop and come back later. You have to get past that point, because if you don't get past it, it will continue to do that, and you'll never be able to connect with the I am that you are. No, because you'll be discouraged every time you go into the quietness. Don't let it discourage you. Fight the battle of silence and know that God is the only power. The past is dead, it's gone. It has no power. I am the only power. I am omnipotent, the only power. I am omniscient. I know everything. And I am omnipresence. I'm always here. So there's nothing outside of you that can harm you. Nothing that can harm you. That's why we need to pray and meditate daily. And when you do sit there long enough, you will hear the voice. That's when prayer begins. The voice utters its word. God speaks. And in the silence, it thunders. And only good will come to you. Just know that it is a journey, and you have to travel that journey back to the Father's house, to the God's house, to your spirit within. Make your connection. The five senses have no power. Remember that. Your five senses are entertaining the human arena. They have no power over you. You can be a part of this world, but just don't indulge in the belief that you are separate from God. You are not separate from God. You and God are one. Thank you. I am that I am, and I salute you and the I in you. To God be the glory. Remember to meditate and pray for everyone, not by might nor by power, but by the Spirit of God in you. No words, just listen.